Hello everyone, and welcome to the YouTube channel of giveup.com. I hope you all are doing good. Today in this video we will go through some random and important MCQs on an economy and finance, and this video is going to be helpful for your upcoming examination like SEBI Grade A, RBI Grade B, NABARD, and other competitive examination. Okay, so let's get started with the first question. So guys, the first question is, which of the following category under CPI is given highest weightage? Here is the options. Options are: option A is fuel and lighting, option B is housing, option C is manufactured goods, and option D is food and beverages. So guys, the correct answer to this question is that is option D, food and beverages. CPI, under CPI you can see the weightages here. I have mentioned I mentioned the weightages in the descending order. Alright, so guys, food and beverages is given the highest weightage under the CPI, that is 45.86%, and miscellaneous items consist of 28.32%, and then comes housing, which consists 10.07%, and then comes fuel and lighting, that is 6.84% of the total weightage, and then comes sets, clothing, bedding and footwear items, that is 6.53% of total weightage, and the last is pan, tobacco and intoxicants, that consists 2.38% of the total weightage. Okay, so moving on to the question number 2. Question number 2 is, which of the following is the adjudicating authority for bankruptcy procedures under Bankruptcy Code 2016? Okay, so option A is Company Law Board, option B is National Company Law Tribunal, option C is Debt Recovery Tribunal, and option D is both National Company Law Tribunal and Debt Recovery Tribunal. So guys, the correct answer is option D, that is both National Company Law Tribunal and Debt Recovery Tribunal. Debt Recovery Tribunal is the adjudicating authority for the individual and partnership firm, and National Company Law Tribunal is for the companies. Okay, so moving on to the question number 3. Which one of the following liquidity scheme is not matching with its targeted group? So you can go through the options here. Option A is Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme, MSME. Option B is TLTRO exporters. Option C is Partial Credit Guarantee Schemes for NBFC and HFCs. And option D is Special Liquidity Facility for mutual funds. Okay, so in this question it is asking which is incorrect. Okay, which is incorrectly matching with the targeted group. So you can try to attempt this question. Meanwhile, I'll answer this question. The correct answer is option B, that is TLTRO for exporters. This is the incorrect one. Okay, TLTRO is Targeted Long-Term Repo Operation, and that is that is targeted for reducing the long-term interest rate in the market. So moving into the question number 4. Which of the following is not correct about voluntary retention route, a scheme for foreign portfolio investors? You can go through the options here. Option A is FPIs need to voluntarily commit minimum investment for a specific time period. Option B is FPIs can invest in government as well as corporate securities. Option C is VRR is an exclusive scheme launched by SEBI for FPIs to invest in commodity market voluntarily. And option D is investment limits shall be available on tap for investment and shall be allotted by Clearing Corporation of India Limited, CCIL. So guys, the incorrect one is option C, that is VRR is an exclusive scheme launched by SEBI. It's not been launched by SEBI. The VRR scheme is launched by RBI. Okay, so the next question is again related to the VRR. Question number 5. Under the voluntary retention route, investment cap for foreign portfolio investors has been increased from 75,000 crores to dash. So you can go through the options here. Option A is 90,000 crore, option B is 1,25,000 crores, option C is 1,50,000 crores, and option D is 1 lakh crores. So guys, the correct answer is option C, that is 1,50,000 crore. So guys, as I said, VRR, what is VRR? Voluntary retention route is the new channel introduced by RBI for the FPIs, so that they could encourage the FPIs to invest in debt markets in India. It is the scheme of RBI. All right, voluntary retention route, just to encourage the FPI to invest in debt market. Okay, So guys, moving to the question number 6. national household consumer expenditure surveys are conducted by? You can go through the options. Option A is NABARD, option B is Reserve Bank of India, option C is NSSO, and option D is CSO. So guys, the correct answer is option C, that is NSSO. Okay, they conduct the National Household Consumer Expenditure Survey. Alright, moving to the question number 7. Question number 7 is wholesale price index is released by dash and the base year of WPI is dash. So you can go through the option here. Option A is Ministry of Commerce and Industry and 2011-12. Option B is NSO in 2011-12. Option C is CSO in 2019-20. And option D is Ministry of Commerce and Industry 2019-20. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option A, that is Ministry of Commerce and Industry 2011-12. And WPI, that is Wholesale Price Index, one of the price indices of India. It is compiled and released on monthly basis by the Office of Economic Advisor, Department for Promotion in Industry and Internal Trade, that is DPIIT in short, and it comes under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Okay, so ultimately the Ministry of Commerce and Industry publishes the WPI data monthly. All right, and the base year of WPI is 2011-12. So guys, if I talk about the WPI basket, so there are total 697 items. Earlier the total items were 676, now it's been increased to 697 items. And if we talk about the weightage in the WPI basket, so highest weightage goes to manufactured product, that is 64.23%. all right, and then comes primary article, which consists 22.62% of the total weightage, and then fuel and power, which consists 13.15% of the total weightage. Okay, so moving on to the question number 8, which of the following is not correct about the digital ombudsman scheme? So you can go through the options here. Option A is the scheme has been introduced under Payment and Settlement System Act 2007. Option B is as on date 21 ombudsmen for digital transaction have been appointed. Option C is this scheme has been introduced by amending Banking Regulation Act 1949. And option D is digital transaction, mobile electronic fund transfer are covered under the scheme. So guys, the question is asking about the incorrect one. So the correct answer to this question is option C, and option C is the incorrect one because this scheme has been introduced under the Payment and Settlement System Act and not by amending Banking Regulation Act 1949. So option C is incorrect. Okay, so moving on to the question number 9, which of the following is not a part of money market? So you can go through the options. Option A is bankers acceptance, option B is equity, option C is treasury bills, and option D is commercial papers. So quite an easy question, quite an easy guess for you. Correct answer is option B, that is equity. Equity is not part of the money market. Okay, it is part of the equity market, capital market. All right, if I talk about the major money market instruments, so as you know that treasury bills are the major money market instrument. Treasury bills, in short T-bills, commercial papers, certificate of deposits, repurchase agreement, banker acceptance, etc. are the major money market instruments. Okay, so moving to the question number 10, which of the following is correct about NSE Go Bid, an online platform by National Stock Exchange? So NSE Go Bid is a national stock exchange, so it is asking the correct statement about the related to NSE Go Bid. Okay, so you can go through the options here. It allows retail investors to invest in IPOs and FPOs without any demat account. Option B is it allows institutional investor to electronically place bidding in the commodities market. Option C is it's an algorithm based bidding platform for retail investors to bid in the commodities market. And option D is online platform through which retail investors can purchase government securities, GSECs. The correct answer to this question is option D, that is NSE Go Bid is an online platform through which retail investors can purchase government securities. Okay, so guys, moving to the question number 11, which of the following is not correct in respect of 15th Finance Commission? So you can go through the option here. Option A is 15th Finance Commission excluded population from the allocation criteria. Option B is the Commission has recommended a total of rupees 90,000 crores for grants to the local bodies in 2020-21. Option C is for all urban bodies, the distribution of grants for 2020-21 is based on population. and option D is 15th Finance Commission considered 2011 census population and demographic performance. Okay, so the incorrect one is option A, that is 15th Finance Commission excluded population from the allocation criteria. It is the incorrect one, because the correct one is 15th Finance Commission did consider the population criteria, and they considered 2011 census population and demographic performance. Okay, please remember that. Okay, it is very important from the examination point of view. Alright, so moving on to the question number 12. Which of the following is a significant financial benchmark administrator in India? So you can see here options are, option A is RBI, option B is FBIL, option C is FIDI, and option D is FIMDA. So the correct answer is option B, that is FBIL, Financial Benchmark India Private Limited, which was jointly promoted by Fixed Income Money Market and Derivative Association of India, FIMDA, and FIDI and Indian Banks Association. Okay, actually on the FBIL, which is Financial Benchmark India Private Limited, it was recognized by Reserve Bank of India as an independent benchmark administrator on 2nd July 2015. Okay, so guys, moving to the question number 13. What is the percentage of maximum share that can be held by an individual promoter after 15 years of the establishment of private bank? So you can go through the options here. Option A is 26%, option B is 49%, option C is 15%, and option D is 10%. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option C, and that is 15%. Any promoter, if after registration of a private bank, any individual promoter can hold only 15% after 15 years of establishment of that particular bank. Okay, moving on to the question number 14. The loans under the Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme for MSMEs is guaranteed by. So you can go through the options here. Small Industries Development Bank of India. Option B is Ministry of MSME. Option C is Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises, that is CGTMSC. And option D is National Credit Guarantee Trust Company, NCGTC. Okay. So guys, the correct answer to this question is, that is option D, NCGTC. They are guaranteeing the Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme for MSMEs. Okay, we will talk about the ECLGS in detail in the next question. Okay, so let's go to the next question, question number 15. That is, NCGTC recently increased the annual turnover ceiling under GECL from rupees 100 crore to how much? So you can go through the options. Option A is 150 crore, option B is 250 crore, option C is 300 crore, and option D is 200 crore. So guys, the correct answer is option B, that is 250 crore. Guys, the GECL scheme has been launched by the government, and this is due to the COVID-19 impact. There are so many businesses which are facing liquidity crunch. There are so many MSMEs which are facing liquidity crunch. So the government, in order to help the MSMEs, has come up with the GECL schemes, that is Guarantee Emergency Credit Line. Okay, in that whatever the outstanding balance will be for the MSMEs, outstanding loan as on 29th of February 2022. So banks or NBFCs will be giving 20% of the outstanding loan. Okay. So in that earlier total turnover was 100 crore to be eligible under the GECL. Okay, the ceiling of total turnover was 100 crore, but now it's been increased to 250 crore. And earlier the upper ceiling of outstanding loan as on 29th of February 2020 was 25 crore. That's been now increased to 50 crores. And maximum funding under GECL, earlier it was rupees 5 crore. But now it has been changed to 10 crore. So now the maximum funding under GECL banks can lend is 10 crores. Okay. So guys, we have come to the end of the video. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please subscribe and keep sharing, keep learning. Thank you so much.